If you're someone who suffers from joint pain, you should check out the GOATA movement system. About 15 years ago, the founders of GOATA started studying 4 groups of people that it found most intriguing. These were people who move actively and intensely throughout the day and are moving pain-free. The first group were elite athletes who had played at a high level for many decades. So think of Michael Jordan, John Stockton, Randy Moss, Roger Federer. Michael Jordan, for example, played 9 seasons in a row where he did not miss a game. The second group were centenarian athletes, so athletes who were in their 90s or even went past their hundreds, who were still doing athletic competitions and who had somehow avoided significant injury throughout their lifetime. The third group were indigenous cultures, or people who were far removed from the modern way of life that we have here in the US. So just think no couches, no lounge chairs, and their movement patterns were highly differentiated versus what we typically see here in the US. And the fourth group, which I find to be most encouraging, are infants and little kids. As we know, they can move all day, they don't have any joint pain, and there's no signs of arthritis symptoms. And the founding team came up with the 7 laws of GOATA, which are the founding principles for how we as humans move naturally most fluidly. Here's a few laws that I think are most noteworthy. The first of which is that we are back chain dominant, meaning we are designed to be forward propulsing creatures. In order to do that, we have to load backwards. So we're going to load into our glutes, our hamstrings, and our calves, and we have to be on the front of our foot to move forward most efficiently. Another noteworthy law is inside ankle bone high, which gives the ability for the ankle joint to have more mobility and be in unison with the hip joint to be a better shock absorber as you move through space. As opposed to putting force into the heel, which takes out a lot of the ankle mobility, collapses the arch, and this way you lose out on that shock absorption. The final law worth mentioning is that we are built like springs, meaning we store and release energy. We move more in spirals and coiling versus in straight linear pathways. So part of a GOATA movement system recode is to retrain your body to move back into these optimal movement patterns that were innate as little kids, but unfortunately over time we've learned very bad movement habits, lost our way. Slowly but surely, joint pain ended up emerging. Check out the videos I'm posting about GOATA beginner exercises because they might be able to put you on a path to pain-free movement.